Hey, it's Andrea. Today we're going through 60 minutes of a full body workout. There's a little bit of an extra focus on arms and upper back in this one. So the things I need you to grab are dumbbells. I'm working with a heavy set and a lighter set. I've got 5s and I've got 3s. So grab what you've got. You'll also need a small ball. If you don't have this ball, that's okay, but if you've got it, definitely bring it with you. I've got my added platform on, and that's simply for a movement where my hands are down, so I have a little bit more room. So if you've got it, you could put it on, but you don't need it. You will need your sitting box, so make sure you've got one of those. And that's it. The setup here, Footbar in the middle upright position. All of your springs are on for footwork. You've got your heavy dumbbells to begin. Headrest is lifted up if you can, and loops. All right, you ready? Lie down, bring those dumbbells carefully with you, and set yourself up down on your toes. Heels together, toes apart. Now lift up and bend your elbows wide. So we start with a shoulder press here. Extend your legs all the way out as you push to the ceiling. Bend your knees and pull your elbows wide. Again, you push, reach, bend, and pull it down. So start to get that movement into your body. Feel your shoulders wrapping down your back. Feel all 10 toes wrapping around that foot bar so you get that perfect balance and stability. Press, reach, pull it back home. Let's go for 10 more seconds. And again, you're just warming your body up, so go at your own pace. It could be faster than me, it could be slower than me. On your next one, go all the way out, bring everything in halfway, now just the legs, pulse up, down, push, and push. Think almost all the way out, almost all the way in. Now, if you'd like to, let's add those arms. A little pump up, down, push, and push, and push. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Press all the way out and bring it back in. Slide up to your arches, bring your feet together, wrap them around, bend your elbows in, palms facing in. Now you press out as you reach up, bend your knees, pull it down. Reach and pull, push, pull. Now anytime you're doing the arches version of footwork with no props, feet together, I want you to think about getting the heels together because that's the base for your midline. So you actively hug in from there. Then try to get your knees together, but if they don't come together, that's okay, don't force them, right? I want those heels together as number one. 10 more seconds here, push. Push, picking up that pace just a bit. 5 more seconds. Now let's go all the way out, halfway in, little push of the legs, up, down, up, down. Your arms are still holding that bend here. Add those arms, pump up, and up, and up. 10 seconds, push. I like doing this with the heavier weights. I feel like my core can engage a little deeper with this added weight here with the dumbbell. Go all the way out on the next one, come back in. Bring your heels turned out to the corners of the foot bar. Open your arms out to the sides. Flex your feet. Push as you reach up in a bear hug. Bend your knees open wide to the side. Press, reach, bend, open. Now I want you to think about really locking your thumb around that dumbbell so it doesn't fall toward your face. But then let your fingers extend long, which will help get the shoulders back in together. 10 seconds here. Press, bring it back. Whew, starting to sweat. On your next one, keep everything out there. Now hold the dumbbells together. Bend them so they're just above your head. Bend your knees in halfway and pulse the knees. Pulse and pulse. Now as your legs push out, extend the arms. Up, bend, push, bend. So they go straight, they bend together. Push. Get a little added tricep here. Got 10 seconds. Staying connected to your breath, shoulders down. 5 seconds. And then bring everything back in. Take the dumbbells in one hand, reach behind, lower your headrest down. Now, keeping all of your springs on, take those dumbbells, put them at your hip bones, and put your arches on hip distance. Tuck your tailbone under and lift your hips all the way up to the ceiling. Again, double check your headrest is all the way down. Shoulders are down, abs are in. You start to lower it down and you drive up. Lower and lift, down and up. So having all those springs on, we're keeping the carriage in, which is a huge help for the hamstrings. But I want you to really think about tucking the tailbone and squeezing your glutes at the top. Down and up. 10 seconds. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 5 seconds. Meet me at the top. Now lower halfway down. Let's pulse. Go up, down, up, down. Imagine one of those balls between your knees here, right? So you're squeezing in, lining your knees up over your second toe. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Hold it up. Now reach the weights up to the ceiling. Draw your shoulders down. Walk one foot in about an inch. Tabletop the other leg. Now extend that leg up toward the ceiling. Your hips lower down and they lift up, down, up, down. Think shoulders down your back, but reach those dumbbells away in opposition, up to the ceiling. 10 seconds. Drive up from that glute and up. 5 seconds. Hold it up there. Now your leg reaches over the foot bar. Your arms reach back toward the shoulder blocks and they both pass each other and they reach away. They both pass each other and they reach away. 10 seconds here. Take those deep breaths for me. 5 seconds. After your next one, bring everything back to the ceiling. Little tucking pulse going up and up and up and up. Here's 10 seconds. Lift and lift and lift. 5 seconds. And you bring everything carefully home. Ooh, shake it out. Okay, let's set that other arch on. Lift your hips all the way up. Tabletop your leg. Dumbbells reach up. Extend that leg up. Square it off, and here we go. Lower your hips down. Lift them up, down, up, down. So my hips are squared off. At the same time of reaching my fingers up, I'm thinking shoulders down. 10 seconds here. 5 seconds. Hold everything up there. Now your arms go back. Your leg lowers down, and they both pass each other and reach away. Pass, reach away. Now your arms don't have to go back very far, right? Those shoulder blocks are gonna stop you. This is more about keeping the hips square and even with this changing of gravity more than anything else. Give me 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Let's finish with everything up to the ceiling. Lower an inch, little pulses. Up, down, pulse and pulse for 10 seconds. Lift and lift. Whew. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. And you bring it home. Whew. Okay, rock your body up, come seated. Let's take those dumbbells, put them down to the side. Grab one of your 3-pound weights or your lighter dumbbells. Bring that with you. Lift your headrest back up. Now, we're going lighter with springs. I want you to put yourself on either 2 reds or a red and a blue. This will eventually grab those loops and add curling. So whatever sounds better for your neck. Bring the dumbbell and lie down. Okay, once you're down there, take that dumbbell and put it between your arches. You want to be an inch or so out of the shoulder blocks. Legs extend toward the ceiling. Curl your head and chest up. Hands stack behind your head and neck. Now, once you're there, little crunches. Curl it up, down, curl, and curl. So we warmed up the legs, we warmed up the glutes, we warmed up the arms. Most important part here, getting that core. 10 seconds of crunches. 5 more seconds. Hold it up high. Now your legs lower toward that foot bar and they lift right back up. Lower it straight down and deepen and lift it right back up. Now your range on this could be an inch. It could be all the way down to the foot bar. What I want you to focus on is your back staying in that neutral position with your chest curled up. So there's no whipping or arching in the low back. You've got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Do one more. Now as that dumbbell comes in, grab it with your hands, reach back with your arms down with the legs. Bring it back, put it between your feet. You reach away with the arms, bring it in, reach away with the arms and legs. And go at your own pace. This doesn't have to be fast to be effective. I just want you to stick with it. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Now grab the dumbbell, rest your neck for a moment, shake it out. Take the dumbbell in your hands, put it behind your head, tabletop your legs. Now extend one leg out, twist toward the bent leg and crunch up and up and up. 10 seconds, lift and lift. 5 seconds, ooh, those abs are burning. Switch to the other side here, crunch up and up and up. 10 seconds, lift and lift. 5 seconds. Now turn this into crisscross, going over and switch and switch and switch. Elbows are wide. You're staying high throughout. Okay, let's get 10 seconds in. Our magic number. 5 seconds. And bend in. Woo. Rest for a moment. Let's take that dumbbell and just drop it down carefully to the floor. Grab onto your loops, reach up to the ceiling, and tabletop your legs. Okay, let's start with a basic arm press down to your sides. Float your arms just shy above your shoulders. Straight down, and keep that going. Now you might hear me say that a lot, saying just shy of the shoulder. And what that means is I don't want you to come all the way back and lose that tension, because then you kind of push and heave from the shoulders instead of the abs. So you keep the tension and it's right back down. Never fully up to the ceiling and right back down. Okay, so let's add on here. You could stick with this, of course, if you want to. Otherwise, one leg extends out and everything pulls back center. Alternating legs. Bringing it back in, reach, and back, and reach. I'm keeping my head down for this, but if you want to add a crunch every time, do it. 10 seconds. Keeping that deep transverse connection, the deepest layer of the core. Now, legs up to the ceiling, heels together, toes apart. Thumbs and first fingers are together. Shoulders down, give me a little push forward with the hands. Keep those hands there as you lower the legs and you lift the legs. Lower the legs and lift the legs. So we're targeting, again, the transverse abs. As you lower, if you feel your back start to arch, bring it right back up for me. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Lift your legs up, bend them in. Open your arms, circle them around, and shoot one leg above the foot bar, one leg below. Pull it back in. Open your arms, reach them down, and alternate opposite leg on top. Pull it back in. Start to flow. Reach, bring it back. Reach, bring it back. Again, if you want to add that curl up every time, do it. Otherwise, keep it down and connected. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Give me one more each direction. And then bring it home. Put the loops down on the pegs. Rock your body up, come seated. Roll it out, shake it out. I hope those abs are warmed up. Mine are burning. Okay, so I want you to go back to your 5-pound weight. So grab it, and that again could be heavier. It could be lighter. Put it down onto the platform in front of you. Take your foot bar, let's lower it down one setting. So you lower it down, lock it into place. I want you to do this on one red spring or one blue spring, okay? So this is a plank, and we turn it into arms. So one red again is heavier, one blue is lighter, right? So set yourself up, whatever sounded best. Bring your feet against the shoulder blocks. Now I'm looking down straight at my foot bar here, shoulders above the wrists, abs are in. Now scoop your abs in and lift your knees up, hold it here. Shoulders are down, just meet me there, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower your knees, tap the mat, pulse them up, down, 10 seconds. Lift from your core, stabilize from your shoulders. 5 more seconds. Hold it up high. Now take that dumbbell, bring it to one side, reach across, pull it to the other side. So I'm grabbing with my hand, passing it from side to side. 20 seconds. Try to keep the carriage in. This is where the lighter swing is actually much harder. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Now finish with that weight right in the center. Put your hands on either side of it. Kick your legs out. Abs are in. Bend your knees in. Kick them out. In, out, and in. 10 seconds. Push and push. 5 seconds. Bring it all the way out. Hold that plank. Now pass the weight again. Over and over and over. Keep your hips as still as you can. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Bring the weight center, hold it there. Walk your feet forward 2 inches or so. Drop your heels to one side. Bend your knees in and out. In and out, 10 seconds. Feeling your obliques carving out here. You've got 5 seconds. Keep everything straight. Now give me a little pike up, drop it down. Pike it up, drop it down. Now as I pike up, I'm turning my hips toward the floor, and then I'm turning them away from the reformer as I lower. 5 more seconds, get that little whittle out. 3 seconds. Hold your plank, stay twisted. Press back a few inches, forward a few inches. Back and forward, 10 seconds, push. And push, 5 more seconds. Bring it all the way down. Sit back for a moment, give your wrists a shake. You still got that second side. Okay, let's go back into it. So bring your hands back down. Feet come back together, lift up, hit a plank. Drop your heels the opposite direction. Bend your knees in and out. In and out. So I feel my shoulders stabilizing my body here, drawing everything down. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Hold, pike it up, drop it down. Pike it up and press away. So remember, hips face the floor, then they push away from the reformer as you lower back to your plank. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Hold your plank, meet me there. Press back 2 inches, drag it forward. Press it back, drag it forward. Try to lift your hip up another inch or so. 10 seconds here, push, pull. Give me 5 seconds here. And then bring everything down. Sit back and stretch it out. Rock it out side to side. Okay, so now bring your feet back against your shoulder blocks. If you want to go heavier for arms, make sure you're on one red. Otherwise, stick with the swing you got. Reach back, grab your loops. Bend your elbows in by your sides. Shift slightly forward. Rise up as you reach forward. Bend your elbows, have a seat. Rise up, reach, pull it back in. So you got that active drive and resist it back. Drive it forward, pull it back in. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Now on this one, hold it up there. Shift your hips down halfway, lower your arms down toward your legs, scoop up, down, up, and down. So I'm not straight upright, which we would classically be in, right? I'm shifted back with a neutral spine. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Keep your arms down and bicep curl up and down, up and down. Shake out your neck, relax your jaw. Shoulders are back and open. You've got 10 seconds of this. Curl and reach. Inner thighs actively hugging toward the center. 5 seconds. Now rise all the way up, reach your arms up in front of you. Lean slightly into the action. Open your arms and sweep them closed. Open and close. Now if this gets to be a little bit much on your knees and you've got a pad, put the pad down. Otherwise, you could sit all the way back or sit cross-legged for this. 10 seconds. We're opening up the chest, hugging from the lats and the traps in your back. In and out. 5 seconds. Finish with your arms out, shoulder distance, lower an inch or two. Little pulses up, down, lift and lift. Let's do 15 seconds. Up and up, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Lower it down, take a reset for a moment, roll it out. Now rise up with your hips. Your arms scoop up all the way toward the ceiling. Flip your palms to face forward and open your arms around, around, around. You scoop straight up, up, up. Flip your palms face forward and rainbow arc around. Start to flow at your own pace. I always think like I'm finger painting on the wall here, spreading that finger paint around. Lift it up, flip open. Stay slightly in front of your body, right? So you don't wrench into that shoulder. Keep it active and muscular. Up, flip, and forward. Get that finger paint on the wall. Give me 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Let's do one more. Getting that strength and that rotation and bring everything back in. Put the loops back down onto the pegs. Now shift forward, put your hands back down onto that peg, uncurl your toes. Back onto that platform, I should say. Take that dumbbell. Now bend it in, square off, and just kick it. Back and bend. Back and bend. I want you to match my pace on these. Reach in. Let's go for 8. In. 7. In. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one, hold it back, lower down, tap toward the mat, pulse up 10, down, 9, match my pace, 8, 7, 6, down, 5, down, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little circles, 8, circle 7, circle 6, 5, stick with it, for 3, for 2, for 1, reverse, you have 8. You have 7, you have 6, 5, use your breath, 3, 2, and 1, rest for a moment, reset. Now, hand is flat, keep the weight in that same arm, reach under your body, and then extend open to the side, thread it under. Reach to the side, thread it under. 10 seconds. So you get that tricky zone if you're a woman, that zone where the strapless dress cuts in. That's what we're doing. On your next one, hold it to the side, little pulse going up and up like you're flapping a wing. 10 seconds to finish. 5 seconds. And you bring that weight down. Hands down, give me a cat-cow here. Open your chest. Woo, stretch it out and tuck your tailbone under, round your back. And bring me back center. Okay, so let's do the other side. Grab the dumbbell in your opposite hand, square it off, bend it in and kick it. Back, bend, reach in. So remember, I want you to match my pace for this whole set. Stick with that endurance. Kick it, bend it for 8, 7, in, 6, in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower down and lift it up for 10. Down, 9, down, 8, 7. Lengthen out from the top of your head. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 8, up 7, up 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, reset, quick moment. Lift it back up, let's thread under. So you thread the needle under, open out to the side. Thread it under, open it out. Under as you go to the side, shoulder back and down. 10 seconds of this. 5 more seconds. Hold it to the side. Let's flap the wing. Lower, pulse up, down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring it down. Okay, let's sit all the way back this time and just roll out those shoulders. Roll out your neck. How you feeling? Feeling good? Okay, we're gonna mix it up now, play around a little bit. So I want you to step off to the side, make sure the ball's out of the way. Now, the spring setting is a little bit unique. I want you to go on your lightest spring, which is yellow. This is what I call yellow plus. So it's either your lightest spring or take the yellow and clip it to those little button knobs that's above where your spring traditionally hooks. So that's giving your yellow just a little bit more resistance. All right, grab your box, let's set it up. So your box is now coming onto the floor. Line it up just like we would for standing lunges. Against the frame, line it up with the front of your carriage. Bring yourself all the way up to stand and bring that heavy dumbbell with you. Turn around. Now, we're facing toward the back of your reformer. Reach down and grab onto the nearest loop. Your outside foot is around the front inside setup of the box. With control, take your opposite foot, step it back behind you onto that low upright foot bar, right? Bend the dumbbell in by your side. Now pull the rope, squat it down, rise up, reach forward. Pull row and reach it forward. Big row, and reach, row, and reach. So you're leaning slightly back. Back leg is gonna start to feel this work. Now let's add the dumbbell. Pull, punch, everything returns back. Pull, punch, and back. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Hold it down on the next one, just arms. Pull, reach, in. 10 seconds. Getting that heart rate up just slightly. 5 seconds. Bring everything in at your chest. Hold it in, pulse your body down. Down, down, down. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, reset. Now take the dumbbell and the loop together. Stack them. Okay, get back. Pull it into your chest as you squat. Extend forward, stand. Pull, squat. Extend it, stand it. In, reach. In, reach. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. My back leg is shaking. Woo! Hold it down on the next one. Just those arms, go forward, pull it in. And in, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Now hold it in, little pulses, pulse it down. Down, down, down. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay low, extend your arms out. Dive your fingertips down towards your big toe. Stay low in that squat, but lift your chest upright. So you hinge the upper body forward. Pull your hip back in opposition. Stand it right back up. Hinge it forward, chest down. Bring it right back up, stand tall. Again, couple more like this. Hinge it down. Stand it right back up. Give me 2 more. Trying to match my pace somewhat here. And rise it right back up. Last one. Ooh, I am shaking. Bring it all the way back up, hold. And then carefully step off. Oh my goodness. Bring it down. My leg is quivering right now. Set the dumbbell down. Have a seat on the box. Now, we're gonna do a couple things for your core here. So slide yourself back, take your heels, and cross your ankles, one on top of the other. Hold on to your long loop here. Round back and make sure your carriage doesn't touch your feet, right? Give yourself a little bit of clearance there. Stay low, slide your hips under, bend your elbows, row it in, out, in, out. So you wanna watch you're not arched up into your hip flexors. Take your hips, tuck them under. Put a cannonball on your navel here. Give me 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Keep those arms straight, pull them up, bring them down. Pull them up, bring them down. As you lift, abs pull in and up. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Now keep it down low. Outside hand holds the loop. Inside hand behind your head. Twist, pull that rope, extend back center. Twist, pull, send it back. Deepen your abs as you do this. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds here. And bring yourself all the way up. Slide forward. Now take that same loop and slide it above your inside leg, right above the knee, and lie down on your back. Those knees come in toward your chest. Head and chest up. Hands behind your head. Extend that weighted leg out, and you just switch legs. Switch legs. Switch legs. Chest up nice and high on this. Again, you're working the hip flexor, but that's not my focus, right? I want you to get out of that and just think abs in and up here. 5 more seconds. After your next one, bring your legs in, send them up. Now take that weighted inside leg and cross it in front. So the loop is on top. Lower your legs down, lift them up. Lower them down, lift them up. Down, scoop and lift. Down, deepen and lift. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Keep it all the way up there. Now open your legs out to the sides, cross front, back, front, back, front, back. Your chest is high and lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend in. Rock up, come seated. I'm gonna put my weight right on top, my 5-pound weight. Let's set up the second side. So grab your box, carry it around. Set it up on the floor. So let's scan through your reformer before we dive in again. You've got your yellow plus spring, right? Or whatever you were still on. You've got your dumbbell, and that's it. Come standing, grab onto the loop, grab onto the dumbbell, Now you got the loop with your inside hand, dumbbells with the outside hand. Outside foot goes to the front inside corner. Take a little step back, square it off. Now look back behind you. Place your foot back onto that low bar. It's a little tricky balancing getting there. Okay, so let's start with that dumbbell bent in, holding the loop in front of you. You squat, row, send it out. Here we go. Now as you do this, I want you to think about leaning back slightly, hugging your inner thighs in slightly. So you're not just kind of leaning into that knee. Work that back quad. Let's add both arms here. Punch forward, pull it back. Punch, pull, reach. 10 seconds. I am sweating. This one is working that back leg. On your next one, stay low. Just work those arms. Front, pull, front, pull. Try not to crash the carriage. Keep it consistent. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Pull both arms in front of you. Get down low. Lean back slightly. Little pulses down. Down, down, down. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Now stack the dumbbell and the loop. Get low, and you pull, squat, stand up, reach forward. Pull, squat, reach. Pull and reach. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds here. Hold it low. Now just those arms. Go forward, little row, in, out. Think about that stabilizing heel on the box. Work down into it. Shift back slightly. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Hold it in. Now pulse your body. Go down, 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 down. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Now shift forward. Bring your fingers down to your big toe. Keep your body in a low squat. Stand just the chest up tall. Hinge the chest forward, booty back. Bring the chest up, keep the hip back, and lengthen it back down. 10 seconds of this. Up, and lengthen it back down. Bring it up, and lengthen it back down. 5 more seconds here. Let's get one more in. Ooh, I'm shaking so hard. And bring it down. Bring your chest all the way up. Okay, carefully step forward. Step off. Let's set the dumbbell down. Now have a seat on the box and turn to face the carriage. We're stacking those heels again, one on top of the other. Round back, hold onto the loop with both hands. So you're facing in towards your feet. Get low, give it a pull. Make sure you can clear your shoulder block, yeah? Round it down and start to pull in, reach, in, and reach. Every time you pull it in, punch your abs in and up. 10 more seconds of this. Big row. These always feel so good to me. 5 more seconds. Keep your arms straight and lift them up, lower down. Lift them up, lower down. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Now reach it down. Hold the loop in your outside hand, inside hand behind your head. Twist, pull, send it center. Twist, pull, send it center. Staying round. Never come all the way up on these. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. And you bring it all the way back up. Shift it forward, slide it up above your inside leg, and quickly lie down on your back. Tabletop your legs, hands behind your head. Send the loaded leg out, and you slowly switch. Switch, Switch, chest is up high here. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Pull both legs in, send them up. Now take that inside leg with the loop, put it on top of the other leg. Hands behind your head, you lower and you lift. Now on these, we're pulling in with that one leg on a pretty heavy resistance for this. So give me that tiny little tuck and lift at the top. Bring it down. Tuck, lift up. 10 seconds. Down and lift. Down and lift. 5 seconds. Keep it at the top. Straight legs. Open your legs. Out, close, open, close. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And you bend in. Rock up. Woo, and come seated. Take the loop off. Set it back. Now take your headrest and drop it down. Come all the way up to stand. Let's take your box and put it on top. So we're going over the shoulder blocks, but before your pegs. Reach down, let's add on just 2 red springs or 2 heavy springs. Just to keep it still, grab your safety strap, pull it out, get it ready for your feet. Now, I'm just gonna clean up my dumbbells here a little bit, put everything together. Grab your lighter set of dumbbells and bring them with you. Have a seat, just a little bit more core work. We'll do some inner thighs and then you are done. So bring those light dumbbells with you. Slide your feet underneath that safety strap. Your feet might touch the platform if you added. That's okay, right? We just want something to kind of lock in and stabilize us here. Hold on to your dumbbells. Tuck your tailbone under and round yourself down. Reach your arms forward. Start to lower and lift your body. Bring it down and bring it up. Bring it down and bring it up. Now, if you're doing this and you're like, not for my shoulders today, just reach the arms forward or go across the chest. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now lower, down, open, down and open. 10 strong seconds here. Down and out. Down. Little bonus arm work as well. Now on your next one, you'll bring it all the way down. Hold it there. Scooping in, pulse your arms up. Down, up, down. Shoulders are back in together. 10 seconds. Lift and lift and lift. 5 seconds. Hold it down and pulse your body down an inch and down an inch and down. Right into those deep core muscles. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Bring yourself all the way up. Reset. Shake it out. Now round yourself down. Reach one arm forward. The other weight stacks on top. Turn to one side and lower down, up, down, up. So we're wrapping into your obliques. Pulse, lift. Both feet are pushing actively out into that strap. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hold it down low. Now slice back. Slice, slice, slice. 10 seconds. Arms are on fire too, right? Hold, switch the stack. Go to the other side, lower it down, up, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hold it there, slice it back. Slice, slice, slice. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And bring yourself all the way up. Shake it out. Okay, set one of your weights down. Take one leg out. Let's just do 10 side sit-ups. I want you to match my pace on these. Take your bottom hand down to the headrest. Stretch it out. Now, the dumbbell, optional, right? You could get rid of it and just do hands behind your head. Otherwise, hold the dumbbell right at your chest. Match me. Here we go. Lower all the way down. Crunch up for 10. Lower. 9. Lower. 8. Push in on that dumbbell to open your shoulders back and down. 6. Down. 5. Down. 4. 3. 2. 1, put the dumbbell down, walk your hands up, go for a big stretch. Start to make your way back up. Grab the dumbbell, let's turn around and do the other side. Swap out those legs. Bring your bottom hand down to the headrest. Find your length, push your heel up. Hold the dumbbell at your chest and lengthen all the way down. Lengthen back up, 10 and lower. 9 and lower. 8, 7, down. 6, down. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Put the dumbbell down, turn, stretch, walk your hands up. Feels so good. And then start to make your way back up. I could stay in that stretch forever. Okay, so once you're off to the side, grab that dumbbell, bring it with you. Now, I want you to put yourself on, don't hate me for this, I'm gonna say no springs. Both of your 3-pounders are with you. So, what I usually do is I'll keep on my yellow spring. You could keep it the whole time if you'd like to. Find your ball, bring it with you. Now you bring yourself, so you're back kneeling on the carriage. Let's take your box now and put it in front of your shoulder blocks. So it's a little bit of a tighter range. Your leg is up against the box. Reach down, take off the yellow. Take the ball and wedge it underneath your heel. A lot of setup here, this is advanced movement. Grab your dumbbells as if this wasn't gonna be fun enough. So square your body off, palms face up to the ceiling. Start to glide out as you lift your arms up, and everything pulls back and zipper up from the pelvic floor. Press everything away, lift, and draw everything back and stand tall. Reach it away, and little contraction, pull it back up. Scoop, lift, reach, slow and controlled is the name of the game here. Tailbone is slightly tucked under. 10 seconds, reach, pull it back in. Scoop, reach, pull back in. On your next one, keep it out there. Just the legs, come in, out, in, out. I want you to think about that knee that's on the carriage, scooping the carriage under you, back, add a pulse, up, down, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hold it wide. Now pull the carriage in. Outside hand sweeps across toward the box. Open wide, get low. Pull it across. Send everything back out. Pull it across. Send it back out. Give me 10 seconds. Remember, you could do this without dumbbells. You could do this without the ball under your foot. Hold it wide to the side. Bring your hands to your chest. Now pulse up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Give me 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hold it down low. Now your heel pushes into the ball. Pulse it down, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull everything in. Put the dumbbells down and then hold on to the footbar to step your leg off. Reach down, get the ball, and let's walk around and do the other side. Now to get into it, if you want to put that yellow spring back on, do it. If you just want to go for it, do it. I'm going to go for it. Step your knee back, reach down, put the ball underneath your heel, take off that yellow if it was there, and grab your dumbbells. Arms are down, palms are up. Glide everything away as you reach your arms up. Lower the arms, hug back in. Everything reaches away. And draw back and zipper those inner thighs. Press away, reach, 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 reach. And hug back in. 10 strong seconds here. Give me 5 seconds. And on your next one, meet me all the way out there. Now just pull your legs in a few inches and out. So remember, think that carriage knee scooping in under you and out. Under, now let's add those arms. Hug it, lift it up with the arms, down with the arms. Up with the arms, down with the arms. 10 seconds. Tailbone slightly tucked under. Hold it wide on the next one. Pull the carriage all the way in, sweep across, reach for the box. Open wide, get low. Hug it and sweep across to the opposite arm, bring it back. So I'm going from my foot bar to my box, back wide to my foot bar. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds here. Open to the side, bring your hands to your chest. Now pull everything in, out, in, out. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Hold it wide. Now press your heel down into the ball. Lift it up, down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, bring it in. Grab onto that foot bar. Carefully step off. Let's set those dumbbells down to the floor. Now put on 2 red springs or 2 medium heavy springs. Get rid of your box, finally. We use that for a good chunk of this workout. Now on your way back, lift your headrest up if you can. Bring that ball with you and lie down. Okay, let's even it all out. Put the ball between your inner thighs. Reach back, grab the loops, and hook the loops around your arches. Take that ball, put it between your ankles now, and extend your legs out. Flex your feet, bend your knees in, press them out and in. Push and bend. So I want you to think active energy. Drive it out, bend in with control, keeping your tailbone down, deepening your abs in. You've got 10 seconds. Press, resist it in. Give me 5 seconds. Bring it in halfway. Now little stamp, going out a few inches, in. Kick, pull, kick, pull. 10 seconds. Get those inner thighs, those adductors really engaged here. 5 seconds. Tailbone is heavy and down. Hold it out halfway. Now squeeze in on the ball. Pulse, 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 pulse. Tailbone down. Give me that baby arch in the back. 10 seconds. Push, 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 push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Kick it out 2 inches. Pull it back. Push, pull. It's so small. Smallest range yet. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Go out all the way straight. Now point your toes, lift your legs up. Now squeeze the ball lower down. Release slightly to lift up. Squeeze lower down. Release slightly, lift it up. Squeeze, down, open, lift. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And then reverse this. So go straight down, squeeze, lift, release. Down, squeeze, lift, release. 10 seconds. Down, hug, lift. 5 more seconds. Last one. Meet me down at 45 degrees. Now rotate your toes in, rotate out. Internal, external rotation. Do this from the entire thigh bone here, not just the feet, not just the knees. You have 10 seconds. In, out, in, out. Give me 5 seconds. Stretch out from your waist. Finish with a turn out and pulse in, in. Pulse, 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 pulse. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Lower that shape down, lift it up. Lower it down and lift it up. 10 seconds like this. You're getting that different rotation, that different angle. On your next one, bend in, grab the ball. Set the ball down to the floor. Extend your legs out to 45. Open out just wider than your carriage. Trace little basketball-sized circles for me around and around. So you're stretching out the inner thighs, the hip flexors, the adductors. Draw the shoulders down. Now reverse the circles around and up and flex your feet on this set. Circle. Slightly different activation. Circle, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hold it where it is. Open wide, gently catch those loops. Soften your knees and rock side to side like a happy baby. Stretch it out. It should feel really, really nice. Bring yourself back center. Straighten your legs all the way out. Now we did a fair amount of squatting and lunging, so you could either stick with this or take one of your ropes, give it a little slack, flip your knee, point your knee forward, and let your toes come down toward the floor. The opposite leg stays wide and open. Pulling on those ropes, pull it down, open out to the side, and do the other side. Bend, flip, tuck your toes under on the floor, point your knee forward, and do a slight contraction. Tuck under with the tailbone to increase that stretch. Little pull on the ropes, open out to the side, sweep your legs up to the ceiling. Flex your feet, walk your hands up as high as you're comfortable, pull your toes down, push your tailbone down and forward, and then pull your legs in towards your face. Gentle stretch. And then start to bend in. Let's unhook your feet. Put those loops back onto the pegs. With control, rock and roll your body all the way up to come seated. My friend, you are all done with this one today. Great job, and I'll see you for the next one.